Basic numeracy chapter number first, that is number system. So here at one go we are recording 6 chapters that are number system, fraction, elementary algebra, HCF and LCM, average and percentage. So let's start with chapter number first, that is number system. As we know, the number system consists of two words, that is a system of a number. What do we mean by that? It simply means that a number consists of symbol, or also it is called as a digit. So how many digits are there? There are total 10 digits. What are those? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So among those digits, it can be further classified into two names. What are those? Significant and insignificant digits. Significant digits are those digits from 1 to 9, and insignificant digit are those only that is 0. Then what do we mean by number? Number, it can be either a single digit or combination of two or more digits. Now we have understood what is a number. So what are the different kinds of key terms associated with the number system? First one, as we have discussed, the digit. Now there is the key term called as notion. Notion, basically representation of a number in the form of figure. Representation of a number in the form of figure. For example, take number 640 or 72, right? These are called as a notion. What do we mean by numeration? Numeration is any number which is represented in the form of words. For example, SIX 140. So you are going to represent in the form of words, not in the form of figure. So as we know, there is a difference between figure and the words. Figure means consist of digits, and words consist of alphabets, right? Okay, go to the next point. Then there is a face value and a place value of a digit. So what we are going to discuss here, the value, it can be classified into two types, face and place, with respect to what? A digit, right? For example, take number 3452. What is it? 3452. So if I will tell you that, please tell me about what is the place value for 3452. What is the place value for 4? Place value for 4 is 100. What is the face value of 4? It's a 4, right? It's a 4 digit, and place value is 100. So you just have kind of a differentiation in your mind that इसको face value बोलते हैं और इसको place value बोलते हैं, right? And now let us understand the places, right? The place value. Please tell me place value of 1 million. It is equal to 10 to the power 6. And what is the place value for 1 billion? Is 10 to the power 7. So these are the international measurement, right? But the same thing in Indian way, what we call as, let's say, 1 lakh. So 1 lakh means how you are going to represent in numbers. 1 lakh means 10 to the power 5. And when people tell me in the form of 1 crore, so 1 crore is equal to 10 to the power 7. So these are the face value and place value. You just have to remember only these 4 numbers, because the rest are very common. That is 1 means 1, 100, 10 means 10, 100 means 100, right? And 1000 means 1000, 10,000 means 10 to the power 4, lakh means 1 5 zeros, right? 10 lakh means 6 zeros. 1 crore means 10 to the power 7 means 7 zeros, and 10 crore means 8 zeros, right? So let's move to the next topic, that is the type of number. So what are the different types of number? So you could say, you have to just mug up these things, right? Natural number, whole number, integer, even number, odd number, prime number, co-prime number, composite number, rational number, irrational number, and real number. So when I say, tell me what do we mean by natural number? Natural number are those counting number that starts from 1 to positive infinity, right? In the same way, if someone tells you that, tell me what is a whole number? Whole number is a number that start with a 0 till positive infinity. Again, when someone say, tell me integer, negative infinity till positive infinity. This is what you have to remember. And even number, odd number, these are very common things. Even numbers starts with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, right? Unit place is like that till infinity. When I say odd number means it starts with 1, then 3, 4, then 3, sorry, not 4, it's a 5, 7, and 9, right? And when somebody says, tell me prime number, now remember, prime number are most frequently and most confusing number that will ask definitely in exam, right? If one question will ask on the number, type of number na, so prime number, I think it will definitely ask, right? So prime number are those number who is starting with 2, then 3, then 5, then 7, then 11, then 13, then 17, then 19 till infinity, right? These are prime number. What do we mean by co-prime number? Co-prime number are those number when a two natural number are said to be co-prime if their common divisor is only 1. Means, take for example 7, 9 and tell me, is it a co-prime number or not? Yes, it's a co-prime number. Why? Because if we find a multiple of 7, then you would realize that 7 and only 1. And if you find factors of 9, then you would realize that 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 1. So now common between 7 and 9 is only one number. So we could say that it's a co-prime number, right? Now what do we mean by composite number? Composite number are those number which are divisible by at least one number except 1, and the number itself is known as composite number. For example, take 4, right? So 4 has factor, like if you have the factor of 4, then what would you have? 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1, right? So now here 2 is something that is very different. It is not also 1 and not a 4. So what we could say, 4 is a composite number. In the same way 6, if you find the factor of it, then you will realize that 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1. So 2 and 3 are different numbers. So you could say that 6 is a composite number. But if you realize, if I say 2 is a composite number, then what you would say that definitely it is not. Why? Because if you have factor for 2, then it is equal to 2 multiplied by 1. So 2 is already there and 1 is also not feasible. So this is what definition of composite number is. Now you have realized that what is a composite number, what is a prime number. So these two numbers are a little bit confusing. You just have to remember only one thing. In co-prime, only one is a common factor between two numbers. In composite number, there is a factor that is different from the original number and 1, right? Then only it is called as composite number. Now let's move further. So if you move further, so there are important numbers, rational numbers and irrational numbers. Rational number are those number when it is in the form of P by Q, right? And irrational number are those number that are not in the form of P by Q. So denominator and numerator is present in rational number. Denominator and numerator is not present in irrational number. For example, 3 by 2, right? Minus 7 by 9 or 5 or minus 2, right? Then we have irrational number. Take root of 2, root of 3, root of 11. So it is an irrational number. Now real number. Real number are those number consist of both irrational and rational number, right? Now let us understand the sum of a natural number or sum of square of n natural numbers. So what are the formulas you are going to apply in the exam? Because this question will definitely ask, right? So move toward the first natural number, right? The natural number. Now we will see the characteristics of a natural number. What are the characteristics? All natural number are positive, 100%. Small natural number is 1. Sum of the n natural number. Sum of the n natural number means what? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus up to infinity, up to n number. So it can be formalized as n multiplied by n plus 1 wholly divided by 2. Now second formula, it is all about a natural number, right? Sum of the square of first n natural number means what? Sum of the square of first n natural number means what? 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square till n square is equal to n multiplied by n plus 1 multiplied by 2n plus 1 wholly divided by 6, right? Now sum of the cube of first n natural number. What I say? Sum of the cube of first n natural number, that is 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube dot n's a cube. So n multiplied by n plus 1 divided by 2 whole square, right? So next let's come toward the even number. Now what if I tell me the sum of the first n positive even number, then it is n multiplied by n plus 1. Now please tell me sum of first n positive odd number, that is n square. Sum of n positive odd number. Now what is the main properties of prime number? First one, if you see, all prime numbers are positive. 0 is not a prime number. Remember this thing. 0 can never be a prime number. 1 can never be a prime number. because it only has one factor. What do you mean by only one factor? For example, 1 multiplied by 1 means same number. So same number, it never be a prime number. Whereas if you see 2 is the only even prime number. If you factored it, then you would realize that it is 2 multiplied by 1. So 2 and 1, these are different numbers, and that is why 2 is a prime number. The lowest odd prime number is a 3, and 2 is only even prime number, right? Now the type of number is over. We will move toward the next point, that is operations on number. Operation is simply different kinds of operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, right? So division is nothing but the dividend divided by quotient. Remember this thing. Rest of the things are very basic like addition, subtraction, multiplication, but for division, remember this thing, that division is equal to dividend divided by quotient, right? And there is operation. When a particular number is divided by some other number, then it can be formalized as, what is the formula? Dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient, now added with remainder. For example, take 14 divided by 4. So 4 3s are 12, remainder is 2. So 3s is a divisor, 14 is a dividend, quotient is a 4, right? So mug up those things. Now let's move toward the next topic, that is BODMS rule, BODMAS rule. So in BODMAS rule, you have to, when you are performing the operations on number, you have to consider this BODMAS rule. What is the BODMAS rule? BODMAS, so as we could see the alphabet in BODMAS word. So V stand for vinculum bar, right? B stand for bracket, O stand for operation, O stand for off, right? So V stand for vinculum, B stands for bracket, O stand for off, D stand for division, M for multiplication, A for addition, and S for subtraction, right? Now under this VBODMAS rule, according to the from VBODMAS, you have to apply in the same order. Here example is given, vinculum like 1 divided by whole bracket 1 plus whole opening bracket 1 plus 1 divided by curly bracket 1 plus 1 divided by bracket 1 plus 1 divided by 2 vinculum bar. In this example, apply the same thing. V means vinculum. So solve those things first. That is 1 by 2. Now bracket of, then division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Right? Now we will move toward the next point. The next point is rule for divisibility by numbers. So we just have to know that a number is divisible by which of the following number, right? For example, if I say that what is the divisibility of 42, so you could say that it is divisible by 2. Why? Because a number, so we will check the divisibility. For example, 2 number, 3 number divisibility, 4 number, 5 number, 6 number, 7 number, and so on till 125. So the main divisibility rule that we need to focus upon is 3, 7 and 11. We will why it is important, because these are the only area that are really confusing. Now, first point, the divisibility by 2. So a number is divisible by 2 when a digit at a unit place is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Now 3. A number is divisible by 3 when sum of all the digits, means you have given digit, for example 4, 5, 3. Now sum of all the digit, 4 is a digit, 5 is a digit, 3 is a digit, add those digits, you will get 12 as a number. Now 12 is divisible by 3, yes, 3 4s are 12. So that's why we could say that 453 number that is divisible by 3. In the same way, for 4, for 5, for 6, 4, as we know, it can be factored as 2 multiplied by 2. So last 2 digit number should be divisible by 4, right? For to check the divisibility of 5, so last digit should be 0 or 5. When we say what is the divisibility of a 6, then we have to tell that if a number is divisible by 3 or 2, both, then it is divisible by 6. Why? Because it has a factor. 6 has a factor 3 multiplied by 2. Now divisibility of a 7. So how do we calculate divisibility of 7? Take for example a number 653. So the last number, last unit number, that is 8, should be multiplied by 2. 8 multiplied by 2, it's a 16. Now the remaining number, that is 65. 65 should be subtracted from 16, then you will get 49 as a resultant, right? Now check 49 is divisible by 7. Yes, it is divisible. So the number 658 is divisible by 7. So this is the only thing that you need to understand. So let us again I'm repeating, what is the divisibility of 6? A number is divisible by 7 when the difference between twice the digit at a unit place and the number formed by other digit is either 0 or multiple of a 7, right? Now let us understand the divisibility of 11. This is the most important divisibility that you need to understand. Why? Because I will tell you. Take a number, for example 30426. Whether it is divisible by 11 or not, how we are going to check it? What you just need to do is add the odd places digit and add the even places digit. So what is odd places digit? Take from right to left. Like 6 is a odd digit, 6 is a first place digit, then third place digit is 4, then fifth place digit is 3, then add those digits, you will get 13 as a number for odd numbers. Same for even number, 2 plus 0, right? Because we are going from right to left. So 2 at a second place and 0 at a fourth place. So add those numbers, we will get 2. Now subtract 13 with 2, we will get 11 as a number, and as we know 11 is a multiple of 11. So the number 30426 is a divisible by 11. So these are important, these 3 divisibility are important. What are those? 3, 7 and 11. Now what is the divisibility of 8? Same, last 3 digit of any number must be divisible by 8, then it is divisible by 8. Now divisibility by 9. Sum of all the digit of the number should be divisible by 9. Sum of all the digit of the number should be divisible by 9, then the number is divisible by 9. Take example 684. Add those digits, that is 18, and 18 is a definitely multiple of 9, right? Now take divisibility of a 12. So as we know, it has a factor 3 multiplied by 12. So it should be divisible by both 3 and 4. 18 in the same way. 18 in the same way is divisible, has a factor 9 multiplied by 2. So it should be divisible by 3 as well as 2, right? So this is what it is. Divisibility of 25. So as we know, 5 and 5, the last the last should be 5 or 0. Divisibility of 88 must be divisible by both 11 and 8. Same for 125. Last 3 digit number in 125 should be divisible by 125 or the last 3 digit number are 0. Okay, so here we completed the rule of divisibility by number. Now let us understand the useful properties of the number. Property number first, the difference of a square of any two odd number is always divisible by 8. For example, 5 square minus 3 square is equal to 16. So definitely it's a multiple of 8. So any number, difference of a square of any two odd number is always divisible by 8. Odd number, right? Second property says the sum of any two consecutive number means 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So sum of any two consecutive number is equal to the difference of their square, right? For example, 3 plus 4, as we know, it's a 7, but 4 square minus 3 square is same, it's a 7. Now property 3. What is third property? Third property says sum of the cube of any 3 consecutive number is divisible by sum of the number themselves, right? For example, 2 cube plus 3 cube plus 4 cube is equal to 99, right? So this is it. Now property number 4. Property number 4 says, take example, 4 divided by 2, 4 divided by 12 and 20. Sum of 12 and 20 is 32, which is also divisible by 4. So difference of 20 and 12 is 8, which is also divisible by 4, right? So property 5 and property 6, these are very common properties that you just have to apply the example in a real life environment, then you will definitely know that what is the real answer. So you don't have to mug up, you just have to know, okay, if these things are there, then this will happen. Property in exam, you just have to apply for speedy calculation and nothing else. Now property 5. Property 5 says if a number is divisible by another number, then it must be divisible by each of the factor of the number. For example, 48 divisible by 12. So what is the factor of 12? It is 1 multiplied by 2. 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 6 or 12. In the same way, 48 is divisible by 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 6 or 12. So this is what they are saying. Now property number 6. Property number 6 says product of a 3 consecutive number is always divisible by 6. Always. Now this property you just have to mug up. In exam it will help you in speed calculation. So here they have given example. Take 1 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3, it is 6. In the same way 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 4, that is 24 and 24. So 6 multiplied by 4 is definitely it's a multiple of a 6. So you can take any number. Now the most important property, that is x to the power m minus a to the power m divisible by x minus a for all values of m. So remember this thing, x is a base, a is a base, but the power index is a same, right? X is a, x and a are different number, m are the powers, these are different these are same number. If we subtract it, then it is must divisible by x minus a for all values of m. The next point, x to the power m minus a to the power m divisible by x minus x plus a for what value? For even values of m, right? For even values of m. Take an example. For example, 2 to the power 4, right, minus 3 to the power 4. Now it is definitely divisible by 2 to the power 4 and 3 to the definitely divisible by 5, right? So for, and again remember this thing, next point, x to the power m plus a to the power m divisible by x plus a for odd values of m, right? Divisible by x plus a for odd values of m. Now the properties are over. We will move toward the next point. Next point is finding the unit place digit in the product of the number. How to find unit place digit in a product of a number? Take an example. Let's say you have given 54 multiplied by 18 multiplied by 145 multiplied by 139, and if you multiply just unit place, as I said, 54 का unit place होता है 4, 18 का unit place होता है 8, 145 का unit place होता है 5 and 139 का unit place होता है 9. So इन सबको multiply करोगे, then you will get 0 in the last. So you, from unit place you could speedily calculate the mathematics, the equation. So this is useful for the exam. Now let us understand unit place of a number in an index form. For example, you have given a question. What question? Like 1046596 to the power 263. Tell me what is the unit place. So according to the basic concepts, if you will understand, the unit place digit of exponential, that is unit place of an exponential is 0, 1, 5, 6 or 0, 1, 5, 6. The unit place, now next point, the unit place digit of exponential 4 and 9 are 4 and 9. Remember this thing. Means what are they saying is that how you are going to calculate if power is given, then what is the unit place of a digit. So these are some of the tested formula. Means they have given already, if at a exponential, if these are number present, then these are the unit place, right? The unit place of exponential 4 and 9 are 4 and 9, for example, for odd number, and for 6 and 1 is for even number. For example, take 9 to the power 241, right? 241, so 1 is an odd number, right? So 9, so unit place is a 9. Same for the next, now next point, the unit place digit of exponential of a number 2, 3, 7, 8 are calculated by dividing the power by 4 and taking remainder as a new power. So what is the remainder? So unit place क्या होगा उसका? So what they have said is that, for example, take a number like 1, 3, 4, 9, 6, 9 to the power 550. So you first have to divide that 550 by 4. Then what you will get? Remainder as a 2. So take that 2 remainder to the power and now calculate. What is unit place of the same number is 7, right? Now power, that is its power is 2. As we know that remainder is a 2, then definitely you have to take power as a 2. Then 7 multiplied by 7 is a 49. So unit digit is a 9, right? Take for any number, right? If you want to calculate when examiner has given us a particular number with exponential and we don't know that what could be the first digit, you just simply have to divide its power by 4, take remainder, and whatever the remainder is, you just have to take first number of the number, unit digit of a number, and take power as a remainder. Then you will find whatever the number is, and then it is a unit place, right? Now the next point, if a remainder is a 0, then take 4 as a new exponential power of a number instead of a 0. For example, so 1, 3, 4, 6, 4, 7 to the power 552. So if we divide by 4, we know that its remainder is a, right, 0. But instead of taking 0, take it as a 4, right? 7 to the power 4, how much it is? Like 7 multiplied by 7, 49, right? 9 and 7 can see, and it's a 1, right? 7 to the power 4, take unit digit of 7 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7, it's a 1. Okay, so see, if you really want to calculate a unit place of any number, right, but examiner have given you a number in exponential form, you just simply have to do only one thing, that you just have to divide it by 4. If it is not 0 or any other number, take its power and take unit digit of a particular number and power as a remainder. That is, for example, in previous example we have taken 7 to the power 2 is equal to 49. So 9 is a unit place of a digit. So you can take for whole number it's a 9. And there is just a certain change. If a power we have divided by 4 comes as a 0 as a remainder, then take 4 as a its power, and whatever multiples you will get from unit digit and power 4, then take it as a unit digit. That is it. Now the next topic, how to find out the number using a simple equation. Simple equation means, so as we know, a particular sentence is given and from that sentence we have to derive a particular equation. So it's a basically a balance equation hota hai and nothing else, right? Take example. What is example? Illustration number 11, which says there are a certain 2-digit number. The difference between the number and the one obtained on reversing it is always 27. Then how many such maximum 2-digit number are there? Means what? Every time whenever question is given, you just have to understand 2 important things: what is given and what to calculate. So we know that what to calculate. Here sentence is given, how many such a maximum 2-digit number are there. but what is given? This sentence is given. There are certain 2-digit numbers. The difference between the number and the one obtaining from reversing it always 27. So here you will get equation also, right? Let's say 2-digit number. So how we are going to represent 2-digit number? 10x plus y, right? This is how we are going to represent a 2-digit number always, right? Because what we are going to understand, as we know previously, you need what is a place value, what is a face value. So in the same way, here we are going to use a place value, face value for 2-digit, right? And then the equation forming sentence is given, that is the difference between the number and the one obtained on reversing is always 27. Means what? As we know, the 2-digit number is 10x plus y, and reversing it means 10y plus x. Now subtract this number. So what you will get? 9x minus 9y. So take 9 out number, take 9 as a other common number. So what you will get? 9 multiplied by x minus y, right? So it should be equal to 27, right? So x minus y is how much? 3, right? So now what they are saying, how many such a maximum 2-digit numbers? So you have to put the values. For example, if you put value of x is a 4 and y is a 1, then we will get 3 number. In the same way, if we put x as a 5 and y as a 25, we will get 3 number. Same way, x as a 6 and y as a 3, then we will get 3 numbers. So how much such a number? So when we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 numbers are there. But option says either it can be 3, 4, 5 or none of these above. So our answer is 12. So answer is none of the above.